There was so many people asking me. I was like, I can't
Yes.
comment. I'm not here for that.
Oh my god, you guys, today we are exposing the truth about Ximena and Mike from 90 Day Fiancé.
I'm out of the city. She fulfills everything I've
do
looked for.
What's going on?
We officially have reason to believe that Ximena may have cheated on Mike, and you'll never believe what went down between them.
The girl I was with. The girl I'm with.
So as we all know, Mike and Ximena finally got engaged in a new episode of 90 Day Fiancé a week or so ago, and I was actually kind of excited for them. You know, I really thought that they might be able to make it. Mike's proposal was just kind of sweet and adorable, but now there are a ton of rumors and actual proof that they might have already broken up. So anyway, guys, I don't want to waste any time. Here is the deal. We all know that Mike isn't exactly Ximena's type, like she told us multiple times on 90 Day Fiancé, but you know who probably is her type? The guy that she is likely cheating on Mike with. So what happened was, Ximena recently shared a video on TikTok. She deleted it since then, but many people were able to screenshot it and record it, so that didn't really help that she deleted it. But anyway, you guys, the video was a compilation of these screenshots from video calls between her and this unknown guy, and she wrote a caption that said, when translated to English, "I fell in love with your smile." So I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's something that you post about another man when you're supposedly engaged. I mean, right? It's super sketchy and weird. So how is she posting a video of some random guy and writing about how she fell in love with his smile when she's supposed to be engaged to Mike? And plus, the whole video had this Spanish language song as a background music, and apparently I read online that it's a really romantic song. And then, of course, there's the guy, and when Ximena said Mike isn't exactly her type, she must have meant that Mike is like the exact opposite of her type, because the guy is definitely nothing like Mike at all. He has dark hair, he has tattoos, he's got a beard, and just overall seems to be in really great shape, and nothing against Mike, I love him dear, I think he is a very nice guy, but if this is Ximena's real type, the guy doesn't really stand a chance, I mean, don't you think? So anyway, you guys, I mean, it's like this whole thing just seems super bizarre to me. It's weird enough that Ximena posted that video, but what's even weirder is Mike's reaction, because you'd think he'd be so upset and embarrassed. I mean, it would make sense because he likely just found out that his fiancée is cheating on him, but that's the thing, you guys. He seems pretty casual about it for some reason. I really just don't get it. So, I mean, what happened is, Mike went on Instagram and posted a meme of a minion eating some popcorn, and over it was written, "So what did I miss?" And that seems like, I don't know, kind of a bizarre reaction to someone cheating on you, to me at least. So clearly, he's not that upset, and otherwise, he wouldn't be posting memes about it, I mean, right? And the thing is, though, you guys, he used a bunch of 90 Day Fiancé hashtags, so it seems clear to me that he is referring to the thing with Ximena. But again, why is he so casual about it? It just makes no sense. He even replied to some of the comments under the post, and someone said, quote, "We missed you on the gram today, Mikey," and he replied, "Thank you. From what I'm seeing, I'm not liking it." And another person asked, "Mike, are you okay? This has got to suck for you. I'm sorry she did you like that, and I know you really loved her kids too. Stay strong." And Mike responded and said, "I am fine. I am just shocked at what I am seeing." So it seems to me like he definitely knows what's been going on and what Ximena posted, but he just doesn't seem to care at all that much. The thing I don't get is that maybe they've broken up in present day, and that's why she thought it was fine to post it, but if they did, would he really be shocked by what he's seeing? So if they're not together, all she did was just move on, and I think it'd only really be shocking to him if they were still together and she cheated. It's just so weird, and if he was really this in love with her, wouldn't he be kind of upset? Wouldn't he care a little bit? So I don't know if there's something that we're missing going on behind the scenes. I don't really know what you guys think, but maybe he believes what Ximena is saying about everything being fake, because apparently she told John Yates that the video was fake, but then she also said that someone stole her phone and that the screenshots were from before she was with Mike. So once again, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it just sounds like the fakest story and excuse ever. First of all, get your story straight. That just makes absolutely no sense. How can it be fake and be from before Mike? Either it's real and it was from before Mike, or it's fake. I mean, it's one or the other. So just, make up your mind, Ximena. But then again, it's like, How could she expect us to believe that someone stole her phone and posted this randomly and edited this compilation video and nothing else? So she's just way too defensive about it to me, in my opinion. It seems to me like she's just lying. And the funniest thing, the icing on the cake, you guys, is one of the clips in the video was actually dated as February 8th, 2022. So it clearly was not from before Mike. So I personally think that Ximena probably has a few different private social media accounts, and she posted this video to the wrong account, maybe on accident, and I mean, that's really the only thing that would make sense to me. So maybe Mike believes the lies. Like I said, I adore him, but he is clearly pretty gullible and naive. I mean, what do you guys think? It definitely seems possible that he does. Otherwise, I think he'd be a little bit more upset, but I mean, you know, their relationship has not been the best for a long time now. Let's be real, guys. Even though a lot of fans were really happy to see them together and whatnot, things have kind of been messed up between them. Even right after they got engaged, you'd think that after the proposal and after talking about some of their issues, they'd at least be a bit happy for a while. But Mike basically almost immediately started saying how something was a bit off with Ximena, and how she wasn't acting like herself, and how she seemed more distant all of a sudden. So I have no idea, you guys. But let me also say there have been some rumors that they're not even together anymore, which, if that's true, would definitely explain Mike's reaction and why he's not bothered at all by Ximena's TikTok and why, you know, her potentially cheating on him. But for one thing, Mike and Ximena used to have each other's names in their bio, but they have since deleted that after the whole TikTok scandal. Plus, they're apparently not even following each other anymore on social media, and that definitely seems super suspicious. And also, plus, a while ago, Mike shared this quote about toxic people in his stories. It said this, you know, when a toxic person can no longer control you, they will try to control how others see you, and the misinformation will feel unfair, but stay above it, trusting the other people will eventually see the truth, just like you did. So Mike shared that, and then he also wrote, you know, this is so true. So I don't know about you guys, but it definitely seems like he's pointing, you know, right at Ximena. And I mean, why would he just randomly share that? So was Ximena, you know, no longer controlling him, or who could he possibly be talking about? Either way, it just seems odd that he's suddenly not following Ximena and is instead sharing quotes about toxic people on his Instagram. Don't you guys think? And also, some fans noticed that Ximena isn't wearing the ring Mike gave her in any of her posts anymore, which definitely seems super fishy too. And she's apparently covering up the tattoo that she got for Mike. So yeah, something is going on. And then there is also the fact that some people think that Mike might actually possibly have been flirting with Jasmine, who is engaged, by the way, also from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my God. Are Jasmine and Ximena friends? I don't know.
I'm friends with everyone.
I don't really get why he would be so shocked if they weren't together anymore in the first place, and seems to be moving on. But it was funny because during an AMA session on her Instagram, someone asked Jasmine if she would ever date Mike, and in her response, she tagged Mike and said, let's hear what he would say about dating me first, and Mike actually responded saying, of course, she's intelligent, independent, and of course, beautiful. So I mean, to be honest with you guys, I don't really know what to think about that. He could just be saying it because Mike, I feel like, is just a down-to-earth, nice guy, and is just trying to be nice and compliment Jasmine, but it could also mean a little something. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but it very easily could. I mean, if he and Ximena were still together, I'm just not sure that he would be out there calling other women beautiful so publicly, so I just don't really know what that means. But anyway, this whole thing gets even more confusing because many fans were super convinced that Mike and Ximena aren't together anymore, but then, to make things even weirder, Ximena posted a selfie with Mike, which definitely makes it all even more so confusing. But then, to make it even more confusing, she took it down again. So, are they together or not? Apparently, I've heard a big rumor that Ximena's brother also put up an Instagram story in which he tagged both Ximena and Mike at some party in Colombia very recently, but that would mean that they're both, you know, together in Colombia, which would definitely make it seem like that they're still together. So, you know, I don't really know. Some people are kind of thinking too that Mike and Ximena are actually filming a spin-off show right now in Colombia, and if that was the case, it makes this whole thing even more bizarre. And if they're mid-filming a show for TLC, how on earth are they going to get away with posting so much of the drama online on the internet with their NDAs and whatnot? I mean, don't you think they'd have to, you know, save some of it for the show? And is Ximena actually cheating on Mike? And are they still together? I mean, it feels like that they might be if they're filming and everything, but then again, they changed their bios, they unfollowed each other, so what does it all mean? Now, some people think that it might just be a publicity stunt, but honestly, you guys, I really do think that, number one, she either cheated on him or she left him, and I just think Mike is so gullible. I'm sorry, but it's just my honest-to-God gut opinion. And maybe TLC was somehow involved as well, but I just think it's Mike is being so gullible, but I guess anything is possible, right? It just seems so unbelievably reckless for Ximena to be sharing TikToks of other guys out of nowhere and then deleting them, as well as that one selfie with Mike from Colombia, especially if she's under contract with an NDA with TLC. So they're definitely hiding something. I mean, don't you guys think? It just makes me wonder how much of this is actually real and how much of it is just for the show. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching so much 90 Day Fiancé craziness. Please do me a huge favor, hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.